Hello children, welcome to the English grammar class. So before we proceed with the exercises given in the textbook, let's take a quick recapitulation of what we have learned in the previous class. In the previous session, we have discussed about definition of verb. What is a verb, children? Verb is a word which shows action or state of being. Then we discussed about kinds of verbs. Verbs are broadly classified into two types. They are transitive and intransitive. A verb which takes an object to complete its sense is called as transitive verb. A verb which takes no object to complete its sense is called intransitive verb. I hope you understood the topic clearly. So let's move on to the next main, that is be main. Complete the paragraph by filling in the blanks with appropriate transitive verbs. Here children, you may get a couple of alternate answers to the question, but we will stick on to the best possible one. Okay? Right. Neha completed her household chores. Then she packed her suitcase. She put some money safely in her purse. Neha's dog was hungry, so she gave the dog some food. She opened the door and called a cab. The cab driver placed her suitcase in the boot. She forgot to bring her umbrella along with her, so she asked the driver to wait near the gate. Now let's solve C main. Complete the paragraph by filling in the blanks with transitive or intransitive verbs. Mrs. Cyril is an old lady who lives in a large cottage near the countryside. Every morning she wakes up early and makes a hot cup of tea for herself. She then sits on her armchair kept in the garden. Mrs. Cyril is fond of watching birds and even feeds them at times. The birds sing merrily when she is around. Her dog, Coco, plays in the garden. Sometimes he chases the hens near the shed. Mrs. Cyril lives a happy life. She loves everything that she surrounds herself with. Now let's understand how verbs are formed by adding prefix and suffix. Before that, you should know what is prefix. A prefix is a group of letters that is added to the beginning of a word. For example, head, behead. Suffix is a group of letters that is added to the end of a word. For example, clear, clarify. Refer page number 18 and 19 for your better understanding. Next is D main. Fill in the blanks with the verb forms of the words given in the bracket. First one, you will dash Malini if you call her at the dead of night. Here, fright is the verb given in the bracket. So what is the verb form of fright, children? Yes, it is frighten. Second one, all her classmates were eager to befriend the new student on the very first day of her school. Third, in ancient times, the court poets were employed to glorify the achievements of their emperors in their written work. Fourth one, Maya should specialize in British poetry if she wants to teach in a college. Fifth, they will criticize Ananya's last movie because of the lack of a story line. Sixth one, only the police could pacify the mob. Seventh, we should encourage the children to take up any hobby of their choice for the extra class. They will memorize the dialogues for the play. You should purify the water before you drink. We have requested to widen the streets of this area. Now coming to a very important aspect of this chapter, which is agreement of subject and verb. In class 6, you have learned some rules relating to agreement of subject and verb. Now we will recapitulate the same as well as we will learn some new rules. The verb changes according to subject. So there is an agreement between subject and verb. Let's see, what is the agreement? A singular subject must take a singular verb. That is the agreement between subject and verb. Subject says that if it comes in singular, verb must also come in singular. Likewise, a plural subject must take a plural verb. That means when the subject comes in plural, the verb also must come in plural. For example, the child becomes happier. Here, the child is singular noun and becomes is singular verb. Next, the children become happier. Here, the children is plural noun and become is plural verb. Now let's understand some basic rules relating to agreement of subject and verb. First, we use a plural verb when the subject of a sentence has two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and. That means when two singular subjects are added by and, it becomes plural subject. So you have to take plural verb. For example, Jai and Jenny are at my house. Second, we use a singular verb when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or nor. For example, my mother or my father dash coming to the school today. Here we have two singular subjects, my mother and my father, and they are connected by or conjunction. Or means it gives you an alternate. Hence, you have to take singular verb, that is. Third one, we use a singular verb with collective nouns. What is a collective noun? Collective noun is a group of name given to people, animal or thing. For example, the herd of cows dash grazing on the field. Here, herd is considered as one unit. Therefore, we have to take singular verb, that is. Fourth rule, we use singular verb with words like each one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, anybody, anyone, nobody, someone, and no one. These words are called indefinite pronouns. If indefinite pronoun is singular, then we have to use singular verb. For example, each one of you dash the potential to excel. Here, in this example, subject you is preceded by indefinite pronoun each one. Hence, we have to use singular verb. So, each one of you has the potential to excel. Fifth rule, we use a plural verb with nouns such as scissors, tweezers, trousers, etc. because they are two parts of these things. For example, the scissors are very sharp. Sixth rule, when two subjects are joined by as well as with, along with. For example, Sarita along with her sisters dash present at the party. Here, the verb must agree with the first subject. We have two subjects in the example, Sarita and her sisters. According to the rule, verb must agree with the first subject. And the first subject in the example is Sarita and it is singular subject. Hence, we have to use singular verb. Sarita, along with her sisters, was present at the party. Now let's take another example. The members as well as the president dash present at the party. Again, we have two subjects, that is the members and the president. According to the rule, verb must agree with the first subject. And the first subject in the example is plural. Therefore, we have to take plural verb. The members as well as the president were present at the party. Next is seventh rule. If a plural noun is a proper name, then it takes a singular verb. For example, Gulliver's Travels dash an interesting book. Here, Gulliver's Travels is the title of the book. So, it is considered as singular subject. Therefore, we have to take singular verb. Gulliver's Travels is an interesting book. Now let's apply the rules of subject-verb agreement and solve E-mean. Complete the sentences by choosing the appropriate verbs from the brackets. First, neither of the girls dash my sister. According to Rule 4, the word neither is an indefinite pronoun. Therefore, we have to use singular verb. Neither of the girls is my sister. The Arabian Nights dash my favorite book. According to Rule 7, the Arabian Nights is the title of the book. So we have to use singular verb. The Arabian Nights is my favorite book. Third, Maya and Mary dash great friends. According to Rule 1, Maya and Mary are two singular subjects and they are connected by conjunction and. Hence, we have to use plural verb. Maya and Mary are great friends. The box with its contents dash stolen. According to Rule 3, the box is a collective noun and it is considered as one unit. Hence, we use singular verb. The box with its contents was stolen. Look, there dash a pride of lions near the lake. According to Rule 3, the word pride is a name given to the group of lions. Therefore, we have to use singular verb. Look, there is a pride of lions near the lake. Sixth, the principal, together with the teachers, dash attending the function. According to Rule 6, the verb must agree with the first subject. And the first subject in the question is singular. Hence, we have to use singular verb. The principal, together with the teachers, is attending the function. Seventh, Nicole, as well as her twin sister, dash been enrolled in this school. According to Rule 6, Nicole is the first subject and it is singular. Hence, we have to use singular verb. Nicole, as well as her twin sister, has been enrolled in this school. Eighth, every student dash to attend the meeting. According to Rule 4, the word every is an indefinite pronoun. Therefore, we have to use singular verb. Every student has to attend the meeting. Ninth, my trousers dash missing. According to Rule 5, trousers have two parts. Hence, we have to use plural verb. My trousers are missing. 10th, Harsh together with his friends, dash making a lot of noise in the class. According to Rule 6, Harsh is the first subject and it is singular. Hence, we have to use singular verb. Harsh, together with his friends, was making a lot of noise in the class. So let's wind up today's class. If you have any doubt, feel free to clarify. Thank you.